All right, guys, so we were here, about a month ago? We were talking about our ongoing operations, investigations, getting drugs off the street. And so today we've got another big case. It's not like we had before. We had an operation specific. This is a one-off. This is one specific arrest that we made, but it's a pretty big one here for Indian River County. So this is the guy, Alberto Ayala, 11/18 of 71. This was an arrest that was made 2 days ago. 2 days ago. It was a bust that happened in the Sebastian area near Tractor Supply up by 95, the North County exit off of 95. He's actually from the Orlando area. You can see the multitude of charges that we have here on him, trafficking controlled substance, numerous counts of that, and he's definitely going to be with us for a while. But here's the big sell on this one. We got 2 kilos of cocaine off of this guy. We got 2,000 pressed fentanyl pills that were actually fake. So they are fentanyl, correct? But they're supposed to be oxys, is that what they were supposed to be? So people would buy these. These would have ended up on the street. This is a couple $100,000 worth of drugs that would have ended up on the streets of Indian River County. And of course, we were able to take him into custody. We were able to recover these 2 kilos of cocaine and these 2,000 pills. So we're ecstatic that we got this off the street. This is a massive bust for us here in Indian River County. And our team did an absolutely incredible job. So I wanted to reveal this to you. This is another time where we've got this ongoing operation, and we're constantly working to keep getting this stuff off the streets. That I'll take questions from you.
Anybody else connected to this particular bust?
So we do believe that there's a second suspect. We have our eyes on. We're working on getting a second suspect in custody. That's something that our team is still actively engaged in. I can't talk about it too much, but absolutely.
So he's from Orlando. Why is he here?
Our team works hard to identify sources that are bringing illegal narcotics into Indian River County. This is one of those guys. This is a person who regularly was traveling to our area and delivering, and we cut off a massive supply that would normally make its way directly to the street. So our team did an incredible job of cutting that out.
What was the process of finding this guy?
So our team made contact with him. I can't get into all the details, obviously. It's an undercover operation. But I can tell you that they had multiple meets. And at the end of the day, he made the determination that he was going to deliver a large quantity of cocaine and pills to our folks. And when he showed up, we were ready and willing to take him into custody and take those drugs away from him. So it's a good thing. Glad to have him off the streets. And certainly, I'm sure our friends in Orlando are happy that we were able to take him off as well.
Sheriff, how many people could these drugs have killed?
Thousands and thousands of people. I mean, when you're talking about these pills, and these are folks that would buy this thinking they're getting oxycodone, thinking that they're getting a street version of oxycodone, and it's straight fentanyl. These are deaths. Like not just the sale of these, but these are pills that would have absolutely killed people in our community. There's no doubt about it.
Have you seen a size seizure like this before?
We've seen large quantities of cocaine. We've seen large quantity of pills. But for this guy to show up in our county 2 days ago, all of this on just him is a big deal for us. I mean, this is a really great bust. And so we just wanted to put it out there. You know, we are started to get some questions from the public. They had seen our team do the takedown at Tractor Supply. And so I'd had some questions from the press. I wanted to make sure that people knew that this is what we're doing. You know, we're not up there for no reason. We're not up there playing around. We're taking serious drugs off the streets. And so I appreciate you guys coming up here and covering this today, but this is a really big win for us. And these are a massive quantity of drugs that are not on the streets today because of our team.
And Sheriff, you mentioned there might be another person in this investigation. Do you believe that this quantity of drugs could be cartel or any kind of thing related to that?
This definitely goes back to the border. This definitely goes back to larger shipments coming in, and we know that this is a much bigger operation. I can tell you, when I talk about we have constant rolling operations, this is just one of many that are constantly going on. And so our team, is always on the lookout for these large quantities. It's one thing to deal with users. It's one thing to deal with the folks who are addicted to these drugs. It's a whole nother thing to take off folks who are going to take these quantities that are killing people and get those off the street. So this is a big, big win for us today.
And Sheriff, you said this might be a part of a larger organization. Again, there's another guy you're thinking might be a lead. Do you have a message for anyone that would bring something like this in here?
Our team is monitoring, the drug trade. Our team is monitoring the overdoses, and they are well aware of who all the players are. You might be somebody who's out there who is selling drugs, and you think that we don't know who you are. It's too late for that. We already know. Our team already knows. It's just a matter of time before we're in your living room, before we're taking you off at a gas station. We will find you and we will get you.
So the thing that kind of confuses me is if you have that kind of a market in Orlando and you have this many drugs, there are a lot more people in the Orlando area than this county. Why come here?
So this guy knew that there were people in our community who had there's a market for it to buy, and there are people who are willing to buy this large quantity to sell at the street level. And if our team had not been there to take this off, every bit of this would have made its way directly to the street. And so the folks in Orlando know that people in this area need it. The folks in Miami know that people in our area need it. And so they come to our area to do these sales. And a lot of times they can make more money selling it here in our community than they could in Orlando, which is more readily available in Orlando, more readily available in Miami, not so much here. And so they see this as a way to make additional money and to really make more bang for their buck out of these sales.
And the second person, what kind of accomplice are they? Are they someone helping them sell it, distribute it?
I can't get into the details. It's still an active, ongoing investigation. I appreciate the question on that, but I just can't talk about it. Mm-hmm.
You know, the suspect, he's not related to any of the other previous.
No, this case is not connected. We do have ongoing active investigations that I can't get into details on. We did give you the list before, Operation Knockout, Operation Ghostbusters. We've talked about those before. We do have current ongoing active investigations, but we wanted to get this one out there because this one's just such a big bust, and we wanted people to know that we got this off the streets. Thank you guys for being here today. Appreciate your time.